Welcome back. So last weekend I had the fortune to go and pick up some tools from a friend of mine. So he's a local farmer. His name's Matt. He buys and sells, but in quite a large volume because he's got a farm, plenty of barns and buildings. And he gave me a call and said, "I've got some stuff here for you. Do you want to come and have a look?" So I'll just go through what I've picked up last weekend. And there's some really nice stuff. So starting off at the back, I've got a boxed Stanley plough plane. This is, it's not very desirable. It's the 13052. It's all there. It's all in, all complete. A little bit of surface rust to it, and all the cutters are in there. But being boxed, and there might be somebody out there that wants to put that in their collection. There's an SP3. Again, not very desirable. That one is immaculate. But you'd be lucky if I get 12 quid for it. In here I've got another two boxed planes. These ones are a Whitworth and a Talco. They don't look like they've been used very much, but there is a bit of surface rust on there from being stored. Same with the Talco one. Again, both not desirable, but I find these probably end up going to maybe props into TV programs or something, but because they're boxed. But we'll see. They're, again, not a lot of value. There is some older planes here. I mean, these really do need a lot of cleaning, and at the moment, due to other work commitments, I don't have a huge amount of time, so I'm probably going to sell those in the bottom. Those 5 planes for restoration. They'll probably go for for decent money. The 2 spoke shades, haven't got many of those at the moment, so I'm going to definitely give those a quick clean. They won't take long at all. There's 2 big Wadden 10-inch G clamps. Although they're covered in paint, they are straight, and they've been pretty decent nick. And then that one is a Tyzac. I think it's the N20, so the router plane. That hasn't got a blade. Everything else is there. That's in pretty good nick. Might respray that, but we'll see. Over here is much better. So I have taken a bit of time to clean these up. Some of them took a lot less than others. This one was just covered in dust. A nice number 5. He's in really good nick. Didn't take much cleaning at all. So really good condition, that one. Although it's got a record iron and plastic handle, but a good little user plane. Didn't take long to clean up at all. Then there's a 5.5. Again, didn't take much at all. The tote and handle could do with being stripped and cleaned, but pretty good nick overall. Then this number 8, it was in good condition. You can see it wouldn't take a lot of time to be refurbished. I'll pop a picture in here to show you what it looked like before, but having cleaned it up, it's really nice. That's a lovely number 8, made in USA. No patent date on it as far as I can see. No, but lovely condition, and that will sell well, and it will sell quickly. Number 6, again, this one didn't take too much. It has got a bit of markings on it from where it's had a bit of rust. I didn't want to spend too much time lapping it, but that will lap nicely and be straight and true, but still nice. This bedrock caused me no end of issues. It is in good nick. I mean, the tote is, put it around the other side, the tote is beautiful. It's got real nice wood grain on there. That was in pretty bad condition. I'll put in a photo in now to show you what that looked like before. It took me half an hour to get that little screw there out. Down there, there's this one here. It was well and truly rusted in there. It took a lot of time and patience to get that out, and I couldn't get the frog off before I took that off. I've not repainted it. It's got most of its Japanning left on there, but cleaned up nicely. Strangely, it's got a Matheson iron in it, but other than that, it is really nice. So again, I get many bedrock. That's 607. So It should sell well. Underneath there is, the lid's come off, but there is a Record 405, so plough plane. It should come with 23 cutters, but there is only 20 all in there. But a decent user plane. It's not one for collectors really. It's not 100% complete, but it is in good condition. So, as you know, I do woodworking and engineering tools. So there's a set of the more modern Irwin Marples chisels, but these are cleaned up all right. There's a little bit of surface rust on them, but you know, for nick out that one, but they are all right. This one is a chisel plane, so I believe it's either Luban or it's Quansheng or whatever it is. They're not cheap. These are sort of 120, 130 quid new from Rutland, but this one is, I mean, it's barely been used. It's really, really nice. It's got a lovely heavy feel to it, and although it's, you know, cheap Chinese, as people say, it is it's quite a nice little thing really. I've not had one of these before, but yeah, it should go nicely. And then quite possibly the nicest thing is, I think this is it's obviously an engineering toolbox. It's got the front, which I put behind it. This is, I think it's made by Gerstner. It's got the lift up lid. Now in the lid, I don't know whether that came with it or whether it was like it, but the combination square fits in there, so I guess the rest of it would have fitted in there. So there's a few other parts of the combination square in there. There's a height gauge, but the whole thing is full. It's a nice little stand there. Still not quite sure what these are. I need to check out with a buddy of mine, but I've got one of them which I've used as a paperweight for a long time when I'm in storage. There's some of those in there. This is full of the little slip gauges, or what do you call them? Can't remember the name of them now. Pitch gauges, sorry. So there's a few of those in there. This one's got some V blocks in, and some extra clamps. There's lots of bits for DTIs in there, so put them onto holders, and I think these bits go with the height gauge above it. More a few bits for DTI in there. This one has got a couple of micrometers in it, and a couple of setting gauges and scribes. Piece of mirror. They are nice. I think this one's where most of the money is. Just move those. There is full of calipers in there. There's some telescopic gauges. They're not a set. There's one Mitutoyo, and there's a couple of more and rights. There's some nice Dremels. These are really nice. They're Brown and Sharp. I can't see the name on them now, but no, sorry, these ones are, yeah, Brown and Sharp. But really, they're lovely. They're really nice feel to them. There's a few sort of Starrett items in there. There's a Mitutoyo telescopic gauge, but lots of nice little bits in there. Little centre finder, wiggler. Some really nice small Starrett. Yeah, lovely. So there's a few nice bits in there, and they're also nice in little bundles. Might sell a couple of these. Probably sell these off separately. But some really nice little bits in there. And then a couple more drawers. A few odds and sods in there. That's a wire gauge. That's Chesterman. And then the bottom one, some sign bars. DTI. A little bit sticky, but we'll see if we can fix that. And then these are more and right combination square parts as well. So a really nice little selection of tools there. That is a sort of standard of things that I like to pick up. Probably the best pickup of this year really. So yeah, let's see how the rest of the year pans out. I do plan on going to the car boot sale again tomorrow, but this will keep me quiet for a little while, and we'll see how we do on it. Thank you very much. If you've got any questions, stick them in the comments below, and I will speak to you next time.